Good morning. My name is Jasdeep and I am conducting your Ieltsspeaking today. What's your full name?
My full name is Harmanjot Singh.
How may I address you?
Well, you can call me Harman.
Can I see your ID?
Yes, here is the passport that I used to register for this test.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Gurdaspur and I'm currently living in Batala.
Do you work or study?
I'm a student and I've recently passed my 12th grade.
Now I will ask you some general questions on the general topics. Let's talk about color. What's the color you dislike?
Well, I really dislike colors that are simply dull, such as red, dark red, or anything like black or gray. I don't like those colors.
Why?
Because I feel they are lifeless, they are not that bright to me, and they just feel like very grayish, and I don't like that tone.
What color makes you uncomfortable in your room?
I really dislike gray, honestly. Whenever I see gray, I feel like it's very dull, and I don't feel any life in that.
Do colors affect your mood?
Yes, definitely. Anything that's bright and that has a tinge to it, such as sea green or orange. These are the colors that I really like, and they lift up my mood.
Does color matter when you buy things?
Yes, definitely. As a matter of fact, I actually went to a shop and I found out that there was a purse, a maroon purse. It was for about 1,000 rupees. And when I looked over at the other side, I found the same purse in a different color, in a pink color actually. And it was almost twice the price. So definitely, the color changes the price of things.
What is the difference between men's and women's color preference?
I believe men like to keep it very simple. For example, they like to wear solid colors. So basically, they go for anything such as navy blue or black. These are the colors they really like. While women, on the other hand, try to keep it a little bright. They like to wear colors such as pink, purple, blue, or yellow. These are the colors that really stand out in women.
Let's talk about weather. What kind of weather does you like the most?
I like a calm weather, anything like that has a temperature range for about 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. So it's not too hot nor too cold. The such kind of dry weather really suits me.
What's the weather like in your hometown?
Well, the weather in my hometown hardly changes ever. It is around 35 degrees Celsius every now and then there are few chances of rain, so the weather is cool.
Do you like the weather in your hometown?
Yes, definitely. This type of weather really suits me as I can carry on with my work, and whenever I feel that it's very really hot, in a couple of days, a rain showers would be poured upon us, and it would really lift up my mood.
Do you prefer dry or wet weather?
As I'm currently living in a dry weather, I would like to live for some time in wet weather, and I would like to feel how it is and how everyday rain can really change your schedule and how you need to adjust your plannings according to that.
Now I'll give you one QCAT topic and you have 1 minute for preparing about that topic and 2 minutes for speaking about that. And your topic is describe a crowded place you have visited. You can use this pencil and paper for preparing notes. Yeah, please start speaking.
A crowded place that I recently got to visit would be Sukna Lake. I was in Chandigarh for the past 2 years, and I've been studying there. Since I was very much interested in studying, I didn't really get to enjoy the place and to visit new places. So when I was done with my board exams, I wanted to go out. So as I was going to return back to my hometown, so I wanted to explore Chandigarh before going back. So basically, I went on this trip with my cousin, and we would want to visit every place that we could in a couple of days. And we eventually made a plan to visit the Sukna Lake as it was really famous. And I felt that it would basically give me a little peace, as I would be able to experience a new place, and it would give me some time to seclude myself from the daily life. But eventually, when we went there, I found out that the place was terribly crowded. There were people shouting here and there. There were vendors who was giving gifts to tourists, and the tourists trying to reject them. Everything was a mess. There was some place for people to sit, but I found out that it was overcrowded. Where we sat, I tried to make sure that I was away from people, and eventually I found a place. But then another person came there, and he actually had a phone call, and he started shouting at someone on the phone. This really pissed me up. I was in a terrible mood, and it made me very impatient. I was looking for something that was very secluded, and there was a lot of patience. But in contrast, everything was in contrast at that place, and I didn't find what I was looking for, and that really changed my mood. So this was the baddest place that I had actually visited during my trip.
Can I get pencil and paper back? Thank you. Now I will ask you some general questions on the basis of your Kyoga topic. So is there a completely quiet place?
No, if I'm being very realistic, there can't be any quiet place because this just isn't possible. But I believe if people think clearly about it, you can find peace in places even if there is a lot of noise. For example, going to the park. If you have the intention of thinking about the environment and looking at the nature and its beauty, you can find peace in a noisy place as well.
Do you like to go to the places where there are many people?
No, definitely not. I'm the kind of person who wants to visit places that are very calm, and they help me introspect about life, and actually visit the environment and see the beautiful weather. So I definitely wouldn't want to go to places where there are a lot of people.
Do you like the places with large spaces?
I don't mind them particularly. I just wouldn't like if I'm in a small room with a lot of people. That would really make me claustrophobic. So I wouldn't want to be in such places, and I don't mind large rooms with huge spaces.
What are the places which attract many people in your country?
I believe monuments and important buildings are the ones that people nowadays visited. Along with that, a lot of religious places are the ones that tourists have the first intention of going. So these are the places that are really popular in my country.
What do you think is the most important thing of a public event?
I believe security systems need to be up to date in such public gatherings, because you can't anticipate when something terribly wrong is going to happen. Other than that, there should be better facilities such as first aid, and along with that, there should be proper police guidance in those situations.
What are the types of problems that can be better solved by group work?
I believe problems that really require people to have different opinions are the ones that can be solved with group work. For example, if you have a problem and you need a lot of perspectives, you definitely need to have a couple of people that can help you and provide you different perspectives and opinions, so that you can think clearly and have all of the points checked on an information.
What kind of places do people want to go to when they want to be alone?
Definitely, they would go for a secluded place, They would want to go to a park that is not known by a lot of people. Personally, I go to a university because although many people go there, they don't know a different side of it, and there is a place where there are a lot of trees, but no one knows about it. I sit there on a bench, and it really gives me a peaceful environment.
Okay, here is an end of your Ieltsspeaking module. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.